Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Gajin Garage. I hope you like my hoodie. Hit like, hit, share, subscribe. Well, I was working on this so, but I was trying to do some home improvement. I'll show you something. See that trap door right there? See that hole in the middle? Hold on. See all the debris? Yeah, I kind of came through there, hit that, hit this, ended up right about here. And be honest, my body was hurting for about 2 to 3 days already. But get it back to this. Somewhere in this mess, I should receive a brand new hose for that car. For the intake manifold, everything. So, somewhere in this mess, I have everything that I need to work on it. I got a resonator right there. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna put you in fast mode. I wanna find a good place to put you guys on. And I'm just gonna go at it. I think I can start this car today. I think. So, with that said, let me get to it, right? All right, guys. This is what I'm about to use. You can buy this on Amazon or any performance shop that you guys shop, or whatever you guys want to do. And basically is I gotta cut the zip tie right here. There's a fuel line, both sides. The different about this fuel line, alright, so the difference between the fuel line that I have here, that came with a rail, and the fuel line that I got in my hand is that instead of giving you a custom line like that and do all this crazy stuff that rail, this one, very simple. That comes with a kit. I don't know why you have to put these in here, but usually you don't have to. I'm gonna go with my instinct. These two goes over here, and this end. I'm gonna take this screw out of here. So, just like a normal Honda bolt, that's what it is. You're gonna put the new washers in it. The reason I did it like that is because, listen, I'll be honest with you. If she moves out of the state or whatever and she needs to change that fuel filter, she can do it. She can go to the local auto parts store and get that done. And she don't have to worry about, you know, oh shit, I have to customize it. I gotta take it to a shop to do all this crazy stuff. You know what I mean? Now, on this end over here, this thing brings, man, this thing brings a little rubber in the end for security. You're gonna put it here. We get I think that's a 6. Okay. Wow. Using this kind of tool, you're gonna scratch them. Okay, that is done. This one is supposed to go out here on the other end. Now the line is going to go down. And the reason I said it's going to go down is because you want to bring it down from your intake is going to go right here, so you want the line underneath there, away from everything. Usually the 8s and 6s, I don't know what the hell this is. Oh, listen, they got a new tap on it. I don't have it. Okay, that's done. Fuel is in. That's done. But I noticed that this wire harness didn't bring me a B18c pressure connector from the wire. I don't know why, but I can. That's no issue. I can run one from there straight to the oscillator outside. What it is basically the VTEC when I kick in. So we get that fixed. Got that. I gotta get the other bolt back here. So with that said, if I can get the fuel line back on the other side, what I can do today is turn the car on to hear cranking. You hear it, first sign cranking. And after I get it turned on for like 5 minutes, I can turn it off. I gotta tighten this down and watch the pressure from here to there. There's no issue, no leaks or nothing like that. So we go from there. So with all that said, wish me luck. I want to go back to this, okay? Hey guys, so let me give you an update what's going on, what I've been doing. Besides, we finally finished this shit right here. I can go up there, put parts or whatever up there, so that's the reason I fall down. But going back to the car, I have to put another ground here. Now at least the car, get the battery charging. This is bothering me. You can see right here, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but there's a little hole. I don't know why this throttle body, this is 70 millimeter. I don't know why this throttle body is so big. And then you see that little hole right there, that's gonna create issues with intake. So we might have to go with the OEM. So this is my Skunk 2. I can fit the B series, the F series, the D series. But this somehow is missing. Like right there, look. Up on the inch. That air right there is gonna make the hell life miserable. Supposed to be thick, supposed to be like foam right there. But look, somehow this is too short. I want to put the OEM throttle body. If I still have the same issue, then we're gonna have to order a new intake manifold. And then it is what it is, right? Even though this one came out pretty. I had to replace it with I had a box on it. I couldn't get it now. I do have a small leak of fuel right here. You can see it. That's good news, you know. I'll turn the car on. I'm gonna turn initial on. See, this is the issue I have right now. I had everything charging, right? Watch this. I have a ground issue. A big ground issue. Because I thought this one would resolve it. But it's not. I'm gonna have to take that off, and grind it, and put it back on. I'll try that right now. Alright guys, so it's a little kind of late at nighttime. I spent all day today trying to figure out why the car wouldn't start. Well, the starter went out on us. We ordered a new one, it hasn't arrived. So it should be arriving tomorrow or in the morning or so. I do have some other parts that I got installed, and with that, so I want to get the car running, the motor here. The motor starts, so I can do the coolant and all that. But so you know, I did grind some of the ground here, doing my inspection here. Now on the other side, let me show you something. I have those grounds over there, plus this ground right here, grind it. Everybody should be like, yo, that car should start, right? But every time that I will plug in this right here, I will notice that I will have electricity on the chassis. So every time I will connect this, right, and I will go, I get the ground like this one right here, and I will go like that, I will get a spark. So I'm like, man, what the hell? So I went and got another from Rottweiler, another ground towards the chassis. That's on the way now. Now you can turn the car on. The key would show you right now. So I'll put it right here. So now I can turn the key on and I got power. See? I don't hear the fuel pump. That's not good. But I got power. I do have a small leak, and I'll show you where. I have a small leak right here that I am taking care of that today. Basically, I bought it's like a clock, so we can put it there so we can see how much pressure we have on the system when we do this. So we can arrange this right here. With pressure, we need to, there's a couple other things like pressure to this, all the other stuff like that. So, but with that said, thank you for watching. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you for subscribing. A lot of you have hit me out to YouTube or WhatsApp app. This build is supposed to be a month build, but Adriana keep adding more stuff to it, more stuff to it. Like everybody else wanted to be into car. Looks great. You know, supposed to be an engine swap, and they're painting the engine, doing the battery, doing the rack, and that's what we are right now. But as soon as I get this motor started up, it's gonna take a big thing out of me, and I can, as soon as I get that motor here running and rumbling, then I can focus on the cooling, the vacuum lines. The action's already done. Just put it back together. And I have to clean my shop, bro. My garage has been overwhelmed lately. And one of the things is because I was installing that. That's something that I got to do tomorrow. Putting that back up there, finishing that. Then somehow I got to go to Lowe's and buy a piece of one of those. Or maybe I can use that and cut it and put it there. And little by little. And I got to move that over there. I want to hit my SCRX and pick up all my tools and shit like that. But besides that, guys, thank you for watching, subscribing. Thank you for everything that you guys have done. If you guys want to leave me a comment underneath, great. All my new subscribers, 40 new subscribers in the past week. Thank you for you guys watching me. Hit the like, hit the comment. Tell me where you guys from. Peace out, guys. See you later.